Hello and welcome to part 2 of episode 4 of the Ghost S1 AIO cooler install. Okay, so on the last episode we were stuck on this AIO cables not going through. I just moved the AIO max on the rails because luckily it has rails, and now we can fit it inside, and the hoses clear the power supply cable that is right here. Only if you could see this, move like this, and so it clears this knob from the power supply cable. So I'm going to screw it in, hopefully. Okay, we just need to screw this one in so it doesn't fall apart, because I was showing you guys to don't screw it completely in. And I'm gonna push the screws in. Hopefully if I don't lose them while doing this. Man, everything is so small. They make these little tiny screws that you can't put in. It's amazing. So I'm not gonna edit most of the videos because you guys kind of are going to go through the same stuff. So if you see an edited video, it's like, oh, it took him like 5 minutes to put everything together. Why does it take you like half an hour? Because in real life this is how you would actually do it. So if you guys want to have like a realistic opinion on a product, I think the best way is like this. Because then if you edit like you see on the big guys like Jay, Linus, the guy from Optimum Tech that does this kind of stuff, oh, it's so easy, he just put it on and he made a case, and yeah, but it takes him more hours probably than me to do it behind the camera, especially because he's trying to get like super nice footage also, so it's kind of hard to make a video in 10 minutes. Usually that's how much they do it. They have a 10 minutes limit, which they do this, and I think it's so little time to do something like this. So I'm just going to leave it like this, the video, so you can go through everything. It's better to take 1 hour of your time and then do like a perfect install than to look at Jay. He's doing like, oh, he did it in 5 minutes, that must be so easy, yeah, and then you realize it's not that easy. So yeah, so these fans have 2 cables going to them. Let's spin this around. Okay, so these fans are 2. Last time I said that you had these also. So these go to your RGB lights, this strip, and this is the fan controller itself for the fans. So for example, right now I'll have only these 2 fans, and I'll have to install the RGB. I'm really curious how it looks, but it's so much fucking cables just for RGB. I mean, look at this, and I have such a small case. I already have trouble with wire management in it. Imagine putting all this in. Look at all this. How can you make it look nice? Huh? How can you make it look nice? It's so hard. So we're gonna try to make it nice. So also cable management, it's an important thing when you're building stuff, because if you just throw the cables in, then sometimes you need more airflow than you think. Oh yeah, and the pump also has, see, 2 more cables. So yay, everything. It's just fantastic. I'm gonna, I think, yeah, I'm gonna install the pump, see, do like a cold run, see if we can manage to squeeze it in first. Okay, and see what the hell we can do with these 2 cables, with these water leads. I mean, it's not that bad. Let's see. So it's not that bad, but the same. No, they're not gonna touch. No. Yep, this actually works great, and they're not kinked, and in any way. It looks nice. It looks kind of professional. Kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some thermal paste on. Thermal grizzly. And finish this build. I just, usually when I put the thermal paste, I just put a blob in the middle. And that's it. Because usually, because of the pressure, it will try to get out in all sides. So if you put a blob in the middle, should be okay with everything else. Yeah, I was right, it's coming outside now. So, yay. More small screws coming all the time, more small screws, but let's see. Oh my god, this is such a pain in the ass to put everything together. This is such a small case. So I put 2 screws in diagonally, and then I'm gonna put the other 2 on the same diagonally, if I can actually know what I've done with them. You can also check yourself, like I did, if you put correctly or enough thermal paste. If you're looking like this and you can see it trying to come out, that means you have covered the whole area. I think it's the easiest way to do it. So we have the pump installed now. Next we need to locate the how do you call it, CPU fan AIO pump, which will be this one. These are RGB again, so I have 3 of RGB now. This is 2 fans, which we're gonna put in this one. Fan number 1, fan number 2. I think we can stick it here now. Okay, so I put this one on the side here. If somebody is watching and thinks I'm doing a bad job, please tell me. I might be doing a bad job. And then this is an extra cable. I don't know where to put it right now. Probably gonna take a zip tie and just put everything together. And now we have this one. We need to put in the CPU fan header here. Oh my god, there's so much cables now. And now I have to put in the RGB power. I'm probably not gonna use the RGB. It's just gonna be just to see how it looks. That's why I made this build, so I don't have RGB. But I'm really curious. I never had RGB before, so this is gonna be more fun. And then we're gonna put this in the RGB hand feather head. What the? Plus 12 RGB. Oh yeah, RGB header. So the 12, you can see the 12 volt on the print on the motherboard, and then you see the 12 volt here. So you just put it 12 volt to 12 volt. So it actually makes sense. Okay. And we have all of this stuff. Oh my god. Where to take all of this now? I mean, I can take it here, I suppose, for now. Together with the... through this hole. Yeah, I mean... I don't think it's a better way for now. So we can actually see the RGB power. Let's see. We're gonna take the same panels so we don't... so this panel was from here. And then we're gonna have this panel installed so we can check for our water leads if they're okay, they didn't die or anything. I think this one is the other way around, yeah, with a scratch on this side. Okay, don't bite on the cables. Why is it like this? Okay, it's still pushing on it. Ugh. So why did it work the first time and not working the second time now? Yeah. Let's see now. This is when you're working in a like really small case. Yeah, and in this case, for example, because I had to tighten all the little screws on this on this panel, now I can't unscrew them, so I have this lip standing here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it actually. It's the wrong lighting, but yeah, this is terrific. So I'm gonna just, yeah, you need both of them to be unscrewed. Maybe I can. Oh yeah, okay. Whew, that was close. But now it moves, unfortunately. Okay, we have to put the back panel, the legs back on, and then we will need to power it on and see if it works. Because remember, if you watch these clips where they do like tests, you were like, oh yeah, it's fine. But in real life, depending on your case, your fans, your ambient temperature, it's always going to depend. So even if you say, oh, this is gonna save me like 20 degrees, and in real life it's just 12, it's because it depends. Most of these guys, when are filming, they're filming in a studio, they have air conditioning, they're doing it like professionally all the time, so it's not always the best, it's not always the worst situation. So, but why? Oh no, it's okay. Yeah. So always keep in mind, because what you see on YouTube not necessarily represents real life, even if they are almost there, but it's not. I mean, it represents most. I think it's like, in my opinion, it's like a 60-40 chance of being the same. I'm very sure it's not gonna be, because for example, I seen a review on this one. A guy had a 2600, exactly the same processor, but he had 44 degrees while playing Battlefield 5, which is so much lower. It's almost 31 degrees less than what I have. 31. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys on a journey right now. So we'll have to put all these cables back in really quickly. I don't know which one is which one, so I have to put all of them in. This one, this one. I think I need audio also. And okay, it's on. It's on max though. So let's see. I forgot to put video in. Yeah. The first thing I noticed, oh my god, let's move this closer a little bit. Okay. So, the first thing I noticed, one fan doesn't, the RGB doesn't work on it, which is a bummer. And that I don't know why. The fan is spinning though, so that's okay. So the fan works. I think I need to reset it. Go into the BIOS, maybe? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so maybe we have it on my face a little bit. Okay. Aura. Only. Okay, so the temperatures in standby are the same. I just need to... AI pump is on max 100%. CPU fan full speed. Oh no, chassis fan. Wow, that's loud. That is really, really loud. It's quite funny because even if it's on max, the temperature doesn't go below 36. Strange. Okay, we leave it on silent. Setting in the BIOS. Now we jump to 38. And it's on a 3.4 gigahertz with 1.2 volts. So it's not that much. Tweaker's paradise. My god. Okay. F10. Oh no, the second fan started now. No? Oh yeah, it did. Oh, and the pump started also. Wow. Okay, this. Let's turn off the lights a little bit. This looks nice, actually. Oh, this is not that bad, actually. I was thinking that it's gonna look more, how do you call it? Actually, it shines nice through the... And these ones you can't actually see that much. You have to be like inside. So that's quite okay. And now we're gonna have... Yeah, it's still 38. See? Exactly what I said. Even if it's this one or a it's still the same temperature. So I'll post on Instagram when I'm gonna do a temperature test, but this was the initial install and how to go around the case and put it inside a Ghost S1 from Louqe. It actually fits, it works, temperature looks okay, so we will see in a relevant time. So I'm gonna do some tests and I'm gonna come back in a week or two with another video only on temps, so we see if we can get the most of it, if we have a water cooled system based or air based. Normally it should be good, I think, in these, how do you call them, gaming setups where you actually have to push a lot of heat, so hopefully there it will make more difference than in idle. But for example, right now it went up to 46 on the computer, so I can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter, but it went up to 46, so it stays between 33 and 46 for some strange reason. So I think we need to do some tweaking. After some tweaking we'll come with another video, and I hope it's gonna be better. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you learned something. Subscribe, like, don't like if you didn't like, comment in the section down below. Don't forget to leave the comments, it's very important, so I learn more and you guys learn more. Everybody's mistake, you learn something, so hope this was entertaining also. See you in the next one.